Hey everyone, welcome to Second Sight Tarot. I am here to do the monthly general reading for the month of August 2021. This is a collective reading for all signs for this month. I meditate on the cards, and please remember that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Please take what does and leave the rest. Let's get right into the reading. I pulled a couple cards because I like to pull a lot, so I like to get a head start and see what the energy of the reading is. The overall essence of the reading, which is interesting. This is a deep reading. I also did the Lionsgate portal reading today. Very interesting energy, and I think it kind of leaks into, there's a couple of cards that came out, and I shuffled really well too, so it wasn't only that, but I just find that it's interesting energy in the month of August, so time to go a little deep. So first card we get is the Devil. So this deals with having limitations on ourselves, self-doubt, possibly addiction or addicted to something specifically, whether it's a personality thing, or like, I don't know, anger, shopping, something like that. Or it could be substance, alcohol, anything in excess is what this represents. So it could be good things that are in excess, or it could be something that's a little bit harder to release from the body in excess. So this also deals with obsessions and dependency. So the overall essence of this reading is a sense of like maybe releasing those things now, or taking a look at that and seeing what are the vices in your life that you can start to release and or unwind, to see what the main reason for these addictions or obsessive behavior or excessive amount of things. Just taking a look. This also could be just very simple self-doubt and limiting yourself from really attaining the things that you want. And because of the Lionsgate coming in through the 26th of July to August 12th, there's a lot of energy of manifestation and limiting your belief system and what you can manifest. This could be also the main reason why this is here. Because that reading started off with the Magician and manifesting things, bringing things to willing things into manifestation. This is just saying now for the collective, it might be hard to do that because of our belief system, our self-doubt, our limitations on our own self. So this is inviting you not for negativity, but to be discerning on what, take a look at yourself, take a look at your actions and your habits, and see if there's something you can shift in order to really bring this really awesome energy coming in with the Lions portal or the Lionsgate portal, that maybe you can utilize some sort of excessive sun energy instead of something that is a little bit less or a little bit more damaging for us. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm just switch them around there. The Queen of Pentacles is all about nourishing ourselves, being generous with your time, your energy, your finances, caring. This could be nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, caring for others. This is a really good person that's got business sense. So if you're looking to start a business, or it has to do with your business, this is this could be you or somebody else. And this is a really comforting person. They make you feel at ease. They're very confident. They're very comfortable, grounded, abundant type of energy. So with that limitation, you have this other thing, about it's time to nourish ourselves, get grounded, get stable in our way of manifesting the material world. So, and then we have Justice in the reverse. I will show you this upright, but it became in the reverse, so I'm going to read it both ways. So in the upright, this is all about honesty, trust, integrity, balance, harmony, accountability. It's really finding balance. So the fact that this is in the reversal makes me feel like there's some kind of untrusting energy here with or maybe not just trusting yourself enough or somebody else, or just in general because of everything going on. It's really hard to trust anybody these days if you know what's really going on, so it's really hard to feel that justice is being made here. But this is all about like karma stuff too, you know, finding like what, you know, what is coming back to you when it comes to your energetic karma. You know, what have you put out and what are you getting back, and finding balance within that, because maybe there's some imbalance because of past behaviors, or this limiting belief about what you can create and bring into your life. So those are the overall essences of the reading. So let's get into the actual reading part. I'm going to pull a couple cards. Two of Pentacles. I'm not going to take that. Actually, I will. I'm going to pull a couple more for all of them. The Star card. That has come up a lot in the reading. Almost ready. Okay. Just going to pull one more round, but as we start. So the overall energy, the current energy for the collective right now is the Two of Pentacles. This also came, I don't know if it was in the same position, I can't remember. It may have been. The Two of Pentacles for current energies right now, or true issue or issue. This is about juggling a lot of responsibilities right now. Being flexible, stretching your resources, making ends meet the best way that you can, finding balance in that. And you know, this specific card offers a more like having balance with all of these things, not having this, I mean, it can be anxiety ridden because there's a lot going on, but there's a sense of balance and control and understanding of what has to be done, the responsibilities that have to be done, and getting the job done in the best way possible energetically. So and don't stop, a miracle around the corner. I feel like because of, let me do this one first actually, because this is hard work, commitment and perseverance. That is very much what this is. It is hard work. And it's all of your commitments and what you're putting into it energetically. And you're doing a lot of hard work, but it's just saying don't stop because a miracle is around the corner. Like you're so close to ending a cycle, to finishing stuff off, to getting things done that you need to get done. And I think that eventually this will ease up. You know, all this work that you're doing now will kind of settle a little bit, and then you'll reap the rewards from all of this hard work. So don't give up doing what you're doing right now, because you're on track, and it is telling you that you're like there, you're almost there. So keep the momentum going, keep it fluid. Don't give up. I'm gonna pull one more clarity card for the overall. I'm having a hard time shuffling today. Gonna do those. I'm not gonna keep them all, but I'll read what they say. It came as a clump. Spiritual guidance. For some of you, I think there's a spiritual awakening across the board right now, and I think people are looking out for more guidance on a spiritual path right now. So just maybe realizing that is the momentum that is keeping you going here. And wish is making a wish. I think that things are, this kind of reminds me of this, like your wishes are coming true, but just it's going to take work, and you have to keep going. Don't stop the momentum from like having these things be fulfilled, you know. And having the inner wisdom you have the wisdom, or you're seeking wisdom to make sure that you get all of these things happening here. So I wasn't going to keep them all, but in the wildness, this is connecting with your instinct, connecting with your intuition, using your voice to do so, being heard, speaking your truth, you know. And I think that a lot of you have been doing that, or you've been wishing for certain things, and you've been kind of reaching out for this kind of stuff and looking for you know, searching for higher wisdom. And you're putting a call out, you know, and this is the collective right now. Just don't stop what you're doing because what you're doing is right for you. What you're doing is working. You just don't give up because it's just, you're gonna see results sooner than later. Don't think they're not coming, because they are. It's very clear in the cards. So anyway, I'm going to move on to how you can move through this through intellect and communication. I'm going to pull one card. Okay, so you have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's read this. Sorry, it's stuck on the table. The Knight of Pentacles is all about really working hard and having commitment. Basically, exactly what I just said. Hard work. Two of Pentacles, balancing act of all this hard work. This is how you're communicating and how you're perceiving it, you know, intellectually. It is hard work, and it's all about being patient with yourself, being, you know, holding yourself accountable and being reliable for yourself or for someone else, depending on if this is work or whatever, or somebody's relying on you. There's a sense of reliability here. There's a sense of like being practical and slowing things down, like slow and steady win the race kind of energy. Because August, because of the Lionsgate portal thing, like the energy's coming in like super fast and super strong, to the point where it could cause anxiety and lack of sleep and fear and all that kind of stuff, because it's exacerbated energy that's happening, and it's for the good too, but you know, it could come in full force. So what this is saying is that, you know, slow things down, slow and steady, won the race. And just be practical with your energy and what you're, and how you're perceiving things, how you're exchanging your, you know, how you're exchanging communication, listening to people and how they're listening to you and what you're saying to them and to yourself and to the universe, the way you're connecting that way. There's a sense of like slowing things down, thinking about what you're saying, you know, being patient with other people and what they're trying to say. We're all trying to heal at the same time. We're all going through life in very different ways, but we're all kind of going along at the same, you know, the same situations or same energy field, you know. So it's a matter of like being patient a little bit there, and working hard to create your goal, and that's also verbalizing it. So it's very important there. And then you have the Star, which came out so many times. This is having hopes. This is having optimism, having peace in your life, or bringing peace in your life, feeling secure, having faith, blessings, inspiration, a time to shine. This is just having hope and being optimistic of the future here. And maybe the way you're speaking, bringing some of this type of energy into the way you're speaking, because the universe listens to what you say. And if you're saying it with fear, anxiety, stress, disbelief, self-doubt, like the devil, it's going to bring it the way it's delivered. So just be mindful of the way you're speaking, and be a little softer with your communication skills and how you're perceiving things for yourself, you know, mainly for yourself. And there's a lot of change happening right now. This is also an 8, which infinite energy, love, compassion, self-control. Are you resisting change, or are you pushing off to join and to like go with the flow? You know, who are you? She's pushing. It can go either way. You see her like either pushing off or either like resisting this egg of change, this new birth, this new beginning coming in. Are you going for the ride? Are you self-disciplined? Where are you? You know, there's a lot of success and inner wisdom coming along here. Where are you in that process of shifting change? Are you running with it, or are you resisting it? Because it's going to be a lot harder for you communicating this, and the way you process information. It's going to be a lot harder for you if you're resisting it. So kind of see why you're resisting, if you are resisting. Where are you on that? And just try to analyze it a little bit. Just ask yourself why, if you are. Interesting energy. I'm going to put a couple more. The Death card. It's because there's a transformation happening here. There's a big shift happening, and with every change, something has to die off. Old patterns, old habits, old ways of thinking, old concepts have to die off in order for a transformation or transition to happen. So I think that there is something that's kind of being detached and filtering away from you that doesn't serve you anymore, but holding on to some of those things might cause fear for the change. So maybe just looking at what you don't need anymore, this energy, this stale energy, this dead energy, from the way that you were before. And that's another infinity sign on the skull, which is an 8. So exactly, they're both 8s. So the change is happening, the death happened, the change is happening. Having hope and optimism and feeling secure and having faith for this to happen, going with the flow, and like really sitting into this Knight of Pentacles energy of staying committed, staying flexible, stretching the resources that you have to make it work for now until something shifts, and really working hard to attain what you want, to create what you want here. So cool. And then you have what emotions you can release and or connect with during this time. And the 7 of Swords was the first one pulled. I don't know, I always get this card in my readings and trying to understand a little bit more, because it's not the best of cards, but I tried to pick out in my mind the best possible scenario other than lying and deceitfulness and all these other sneakiness, which could be somebody doing that to you, somebody watching you, something that you're not aware of. This could be happening on the backdrop of in your life and you're not aware of it, or you are aware of somebody that's doing deceitful things or lying to you, or just not being, even if it's not lying, just not being truthful, not really speaking their truth or speaking your truth, even though you don't think you're lying or being deceiving. Maybe analyze, like, are you being sneaky, or are you hiding, or are you ready to like charge in and do something that's not so great energetically? I don't know where everybody is, or what I'm trying to take off from this, what I take out of this for my own readings, because I don't feel like I am those things for the most part. It's about like having strategy. With every sneaky lie, there's a strategy behind it that's very well planned. So if you take it in the good, the strategy of things really being, so this is emotions to connect or release. So having a strategy of how you're going to move through these emotions, what you're going to release, what you're going to keep, how you're going to process new emotions coming in, traumas that happened in the past, that kind of thing. And also, there's a sense of like, there's a sense of resourcefulness too. Having resources for what you need here for the healing. Connecting with your intuition more, really connecting with your emotions, sitting with them, not trying to bury them or staying busy so you don't know what's going on, like really connecting with yourself, going deep. And then you have the 3 of, well, I'll save this left for last because it's the joyful one. You have the 4 of Cups, and this is all about maybe you're feeling a little disconnected because of this energy for some of you. I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of contemplation here about something. Maybe some of you are bored about, maybe you want to do something and you're just bored. I don't know which one you are. Maybe mine's a little bit more of like contemplation, really contemplating where I want to go next. Maybe there's something going on and seeing where you want to go with this situation, with somebody or with you. So maybe there's something that really needs to be thought out here. Because this is followed by the moon, there is something a little bit sneaky here, or like an illusion of some sort, or not seeing things clearly in the situation. We have the moon, but it's also connecting with our intuition and, being okay with the uncertainty of things and our emotions, being comfortable within that, or not being comfortable with it, having things come up and being like, I haven't dealt with this before. What the hell is this? And just finding a sense of somewhat clarity of understanding now the truth that's coming up, the truth that's being revealed. This also can mean secrets. So if it's the sense of the sword, 7 of Swords, and the Four of Cups, maybe there's somebody telling you secrets, or you have holding secrets. Where are you in the spectrum, you know? It's all okay, but until it's not, right? So, but the moon energy here, this is really about discovering and understanding and finding clarity in the illusion of things. What is truth? Is everyone's perception true? Or is my perception of the same thing that you're seeing true? Or are we both wrong, or are we both right? It's like where lies the truth or the illusion of things? And it's about being comfortable with that uncertainty, stepping into your power there with your uncertainty. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is, the threes are all about creativity, but it's also connecting with the spiritual world, and having optimism for something better, to get rid of this type of energy and sit into this, celebrating with friends, hanging out with friends, just lightening up the load a little bit, maybe releasing this energy and celebrate your accomplishments for releasing this energy. Or maybe that's how you're going to release it, by just having a little bit more fun or hang out with different people. I don't know why that's even coming up. So that's got to be for somebody, because I wasn't thinking that before. And then you have the logic and evolution. This is all about being in the head here, which I don't know if I like this. Maybe because it's emotions. Maybe some of us are a little too much in the heart space and not thinking clearly about situations. So maybe getting into your head more and trying to analyze and sort things out to make yourself understand things a little bit more, doing some research or finding out what's going on. And stillness, lack of movement. Maybe we need to move here out of hermit mode for some of you, or you need stillness so you can see clearly what's going on in the emotional category here, or position. So I don't know. I'm going to put one more for that, because it's kind of a mixed signal here. Emotions to connect with and release, but a lot of people are watching, so there's a storyline for everyone. Blossoming, 3-3, which is a 6. So blossoming could be a lot of the things that maybe you are blossoming into something new, and you really are doing the work to release things that don't serve you, like this type of energy, this, I don't know, for some of you, deceitful, lying energy, or just knowing the truth now, seeking the truth for yourself now. Maybe it's none of that dirt. Maybe it's just finding truth in yourself and seeing things clearly now. But this is also a 6, and this is deep emotions, really having compassion for yourself, for others. I think it's more for self now, and realizing that you are blossoming into something, you are doing the work, you are building from the ground up, and to give yourself a little bit more credit here. And maybe that's why you're seeing things more clearly now, because you're doing all of this work and you're realizing that energy is very heavy and dirty. Dirt keeps coming up to me. I feel chalky, dirty kind of energy when I talk about that. So I think this is just bringing a different type of energy to the surface, a higher elevated energy to the surface, or bringing light to the situation. So hope that resonated. That was deep. And then in the outcome, we have the 10 of Cups in the reversal. I'm going to put it the upright so you can see. Usually it's a happy cup, but it's this means, in the reversal, this means changes in the home, or maybe having an unhappy home. And I think that for a lot of us, because of all the stuff coming up in the emotions and really working hard and a lot of change happening, we're seeing things clearly now. And I think that the energy coming from the Lionsgate, portal, and it's just like things being thrown at us very quickly in August, for the most part, are very strong, I should say, in excess. That maybe this is shaking things up, and we're just seeing things that we're not happy. Maybe not we, but maybe there's some things that you want to adjust to make yourself happy, or to have a little bit of lightness in the home, or to feel stable. This could be also like a separation of home, or a separation of what you thought was, or a breakup could be for some of you. But this also could be isolation, after going this, what this is reminding me of right now, what I'm seeing in my heart. It's because of all of this stuff in the emotional, the things that we just talked about. I feel like that might cause people to retract and go and go inward and feel this separation because you have to sort things out for yourself. I think maybe that's why this came out. It's almost like hermit mode, like, I just need to, I need to be clear. I need to see stuff because things are kind of being shaken up, lots of changes, and I realize I'm not happy in this situation, or in general, this energy that I feel is very unhappy. And the reason why I say that is because the Five of Pentacles, if I can pick these up, sorry. This is hardship, this is loss. This came up in the Lionsgate as well. This is loss. This could be like not feeling well physically, an illness and or dis-ease in the body. This is what, what this is asking you right now is this is asking you to like really support your health and your well-being right now and focus on that. Maybe this isolation part, making yourself see that it's really important to take care of your body and your heart and your mind and your physical being, because this also could mean unemployment and struggle, and really struggling through time. But because of all of that energy, struggling and feeling like hardship and loss, that creates illness in the body. So what this is asking you, and this is a 5, which is also change. It's finding balance, it's change, it's freedom, curiosity. So, this is asking to like really take care of yourself, really look at your body and see the changes, food, changing your diet a little bit, maybe walking a little bit, it's not asking for miracles, but just shifting little things might really change the energy around you. Smacking your pillows around, moving furniture around, saging the house or blessing the house, taking a Epsom salt bath, like a salt bath, might shift the energy a little bit, so then you could see things clearly of what you need to nourish. So don't, for some of you, don't let this energy of the emotion stuff put you in a position of not feeling well. Just have to state that. And then we also got harmony and contentment, peace. I think in the end of this, the end game here, because this is like the outcome, right? It's about finding inner peace and balance and harmony and contentment. So it's going to be a lot of shit to get through, but this is very needed stuff to elevate you to the next level, to raise your vibration up, because that's what's happening right now. With the portal coming in, like all of this energy, it's to become enlightened, and to shift stuff, to change things, to manifest things that you really want and desire. It's like, this is the time to do it. So that's why I think this is all coming up for you, to make you see the things that you don't want and to get rid of that stuff, to shift it. So overall, I'm just going to clarify all of these. I'm involved in this as well. This is what I got to look at too. So focus. 5 again, lots of change. Change. Finding balance within this change and feeling stable and having curiosity to work through something. There's 2 5s in the outcome here. This is staying focused under pressure. Staying balanced under pressure. Because this is a lot of pressure. Physical pressure, emotional pressure, energetic pressure, energy coming in. So this is finding focus on what you need to do to get through this emotionally and spiritually, and really connect with your intuition as much as you can. I'm gonna pull one more. I'm gonna do that over it. I gotta shuffle. I hope this resonates with you somewhat. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. It keeps this relevant here on YouTube. Thank you for the support for those of you who do that already. Appreciate your support. Can you please focus? Thank you. Labor. This is hard work and permanence and sleep, rest, taking care of yourself. And Earth came out again. So this is about staying grounded, really connecting to your roots, really realizing you're a part of this Earth. It's not separate from you. Respecting it, honoring it, connecting with the elements. Knowing that the Earth is balanced already, so using that energy to balance yourself. Thanks, Renee, for that quote. Realizing your balanced energies from the Earth that you can get from that, so use it, utilize it. That's what it's there for. Getting some sleep, This could be your isolation period that will bring you peace. Just realize, don't get stagnant there. Make sure, like, once you finish off that sense of space, then move forward and push through and start to manifest things that you want. Permanence, you know, this is about making long-term changes. This is not just like a monthly thing. This is something that's going to change your life forever if you move through this. August is the time to do that. It's every year the Lionsgate portal. And this is the time of manifestation and really shifting things to another level that will change your life forever. So utilize this time, and this is hard work. The hive is about not working alone. If you choose not to work alone, hives work together. You know, they work together to create what they have, but it's also hard work. You literally have hard work, you know, that's enough. I think one other card said hard work too. Maybe the Knight of Pentacles, but this is going to take a lot of work, you know, and it's where what you want to put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So I invite you to do that if you're willing, because it is hard to commit to that. It's a lot of work, working on yourself, and not everyone's ready, and that's okay. You'll get to that point when you're ready. No judgment, because it took me a long time to get where I am. I started late in life, and as long as you're going to move, because a lot of people don't do that in a lifetime. So you should be proud of where you are right now, and shifting, and any little changes that you make, you should be really proud of yourself. This is about continuing that process and continuing that journey. Okay, I'm going to pull some self-care cards, as I always do. I'm going to do that over again. Don't feel right about that. Overall energy that came out again. All right, I'll take it too. Connect with the earth. What did I tell you? Connect with the earth. It's exactly what I was feeling. Spend time with animals. This could be outdoors, being in nature, or your pets. They have unconditional love and wisdom that we do not have. Spend time in silence with them and get to know that type of energy. It might be good for us. Intimacy. I'm not going to show that too much, but having intimacy with your partner. It's also an 8. That energy is an 8. Make an altar for yourself. This is about renewal and having, like, you're really connected to your intuition, and having deep awareness with yourself. Maybe having a place to be able to do that if it's needed. Movement, yoga, dancing, walking, moving the energy, especially in August because of all this energy coming in. Moving that excessive energy might help with excessive amount of anxiety, fear, anger, pain in the body. So really important to do that. And chanting. Singing could be chanting, but maybe just singing a song that you love, or really connecting with Om or Ahum. There's a lot of different things you can look on YouTube, or that you can find some cool chants to kind of bring you into that zone. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope it resonated. I will see you, collective, on the next reading. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and stay grounded this month, okay? Take care.